everyone, this is Miss Walter and Hanky, and today we are going to be doing Module 8, Week 1, Lesson 2 of our Structured Literacy. Let's jump right in. So, we've been spending some time learning about inflectional suffixes, and we learned about S and ES, and we add that to the end of a word to say that there's more than one of something. So, if I have one dog, there's no S at the end. However, if I have three, I need to add an S to make it dogs. DGE says J at the end of a word. That's a trigraph. Great job. TCH says ch, ch, as in watch. Soft G says J, J. EINY, make the G say J. A soft C says S. EINY, make the C say S. Letter E, short sound. Long sound. E. Letter U, short sound. Two different long sounds. It can say ooh or you. Letter O, short sound. Long sound. O. Letter I, short sound. Long sound. I. Letter A, short sound. Long sound. A. NK says nk, as in rink. NG says like ding ding ding. TH can say two different sounds. It can say like think or like the. CH says ch ch like chugga chugga choo choo, chugga chugga choo choo. Letters WH, and WH says w w as in what. Letters SH says shh, or like in wash. I need to wash my car. CK says k, k. Always going to be at the end of a word, remember, like back or kick. Floss rule. What does FF say? F at the end of a word, like fluff or puff or roll or hill. Alrighty, my loves, let's go into some review blending. I will need to see your blending fingers to warm us up for the brand new skill we're learning today. You should be able to do these on your own, so I'm going to be listening. Budge. Match. Remember, I'm whispering just because I want you to be the one saying it. So you're not whispering, you're saying it in your assertive learning voice. Bridge. Wedge. Dodge. All right, and then back to the new skill, the inflectional suffixes that we just learned. The S is going to indicate that it's a suffix, meaning more than one. Gems. Remember, EINY, make the G say J. Plants. Boxes. Classes. Flashes. All right. Now, like I said before, we are learning a brand new skill today. It's another suffix. So this suffix is ed. What's the suffix? Oh, I didn't hear everyone. This suffix is ed. What's the suffix? Ed. So we're going to learn about the inflectional suffix ed. Let's start with something we already know. Well, we know that a verb is a word that means an action or a state of being, like skip, jump or rush. When we add ed to the end of a verb, it changes it to past tense, meaning the action happened in the past. Okay, so when we add ed to the end of a word, it changes the verb to past tense, meaning it happened in the past. So, the inflectional suffix ed can actually make 3 different sounds. It can say, so this word is cracked. So it can say cracked. The egg cracked. It can also say, oh, sorry friends. You can also say d, like cleaned, cleaned, d. So it can say d. And it can also say ed, melted, melted, ed. So it can say ed, it can say d, or it can say t. That's kind of hard to remember, right? So again, this is cracked, cracked. Hear the sound it says at the end where the ed is? The ed is saying t, cracked. The egg cracked. It can also say d, cleaned. In this case, ed is saying d, cleaned, cleaned. And it can also say ed, melted. It melted. Id. So it can say t, d, and ed. Id. It melted. Oh man. So that's going to be a little bit tricky for us because how are we going to know what sound it makes? Well, it's all about the word. So it can make 3 different sounds. Just keep that in mind. And think about the base word. So if my word was crack, like the egg cracked, think about the base word in your head and then think about how it would sound when you said the suffix to say we did it in the past. So the past could be a minute ago, it could be yesterday, it could be this morning, but it's always going to be the past. It's not what you're doing in this moment. So let's do some blending. All right, here we go. Called, called. Ring, ring. Yesterday I called my mom. Yelled, yelled. Wished, wished. I wished upon a star. Crushed, crushed. Oh, my heart was crushed. Jumped. She jumped in gym class. Landed, landed. Notice these EDs are all making their 3 different sounds. He landed in a mud puddle. Trusted, trusted. Oh, I trusted you. Hacked, hacked. The gamer was hacked. Tricked, tricked. I was tricked. Drenched. The rain was pouring on her and she was drenched. Drenched means really wet. All right, go ahead and give a friend a high five or give me a high five or give yourself a high five for learning that new skill. Remember, it's only day 1, so we're not going to be perfect at it, and that's okay. We have to keep working, and we'll be pros just like we are with every other skill we've learned. All right, at this time, I'm going to ask that you get out your composition notebooks, pretty please. We have 3 new letters to focus on today. Remember, you are pausing the video to use your very best handwriting. Start off with this lowercase v. Start at number 1, follow the arrow, go to number 2, follow that arrow. Lowercase v. Pause the video to write. Next up, lowercase w. Make sure you follow the stroke path. Pause the video to write. And lowercase, 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 z. Following the stroke path. All right, great job. Okay, so I was thinking because we've learned this brand new skill, we can build 3 words. What do you think? What do you mean, why 3 words? Because ed, that new suffix we learned, can make 3 different sounds. So why not build 1 word for each sound? So our first one is going to be t, t. When ed says t, like in cracked. Let's make the word cracked. Are you ready? Okay. So I hear k, k, which I know is going to be a C in this case. Er, a. And then if we ever hear k at the end of a 1-syllable word, we need what? CK. So far we have crack. So if I did it right in this moment, I crack an egg. But what if I did it 5 minutes ago? Cracked, cracked. I cracked the egg. So in this case, ed is saying t, cracked. Let's blend it and see if we've got it. Act, cracked. I cracked the egg. All right, we've got the first one. Great job. What's another sound that ed can make? D, like in wiped. I'm sorry, in cleaned, d, cleaned. Let's see if we can spell cleaned. So k, l, e. This is called a vowel team. We haven't learned about them yet, but we will learn about them soon. Clean. Okay, I have the word clean. Now d. We need our ed suffix, in this case saying d. Let's blend it and see if we've got it. K, l, e, nd, cleaned. All right, last one. What is the last sound that it can make? Our inflectional suffix ed can also say ed, like melted. Oh man, it melted. Let's see if we can spell melted. So our base word is melt. So that one's super easy. We can sound that out. M, a, l. Oop. No, thank you. L, t. Okay. M, a, l, t. Melt. Now we need the id. Add our inflectional suffix ed. All right, let's blend it. M, a, l, t. Id. Melted. It melted. All right, great job building those words. We have a brand new heart word today. Remember, heart words are words we have to memorize by heart because they do not like to follow the rules. Friends, this word is friend. Say friend. Friend. You are my best friend. Friend. What's that word? Friend. Okay, time to do our reading. Go ahead and read along with me. Chaz wanted to zip on the track in his truck. He wished his truck was in shape to race. All right, read that with me again. Chaz wanted to zip on the track in his truck. He wished his truck was in shape to race. All right. Next one. But the truck pinged and puffed and bucked. The outside of the truck was dinged and banged. Oof, that's a lot of inflectional suffixes with ed. Let's do it again. But the truck pinged and puffed and bucked. The outside of the truck was dinged and banged. Such a good job on our new lesson today, learning our brand new skill. If we keep up at it, we will be masters at this skill, just like we have for every other skill we've done. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!